Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for Pisces season. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. And just for the record, for those of you who don't know, readings can go either way. It's usually for, the message is usually for the listener. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, guys, I'll leave information on how to contact me for personal readings in the description box, along with what decks of cards I use. Okay, Taurus, let's see the messages for you. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime here. And there's no other way around it, right? If only it was that simple, though. Let's see. Very soon, clearly decide what it is you want so that it comes to you now. What I am drawn to in these cards is that how they look so similar, right? So it might be that you had something that you wasn't sure about, but you seem more sure now. They look almost identical except for the little cherub missing in the back. So you may feel even that, you know, your guides or the divine has forgotten about you or isn't helping you in this situation. It's not the case. You are still being guided even when you can't feel their presence. So you may have been seeing lots of signs at one time, but maybe they've quietened down now, or maybe the signs are increasing. But if the signs are not there at the minute, it just means it's giving you a chance to clearly decide what it is what you want, right? We all get to like Two of Wands crossroads where we can decide to take a new path. It will still take us to the same destination, but give us those new experiences. So I feel like that Two of Wands energy, that you could be making some decisions. Okay, the Chariot. This is wonderful. This is destiny stepping in. Things now getting moving. They could have been stuck for a while there with this true love, whether you've met them or you haven't, right? It might be that you're about to just meet them here with this Chariot. It's a new approach. So again, that Two of Wands energy about deciding which direction to go in and then taking action and putting, you know, effort behind that desire to help manifest it into your life. So a new approach to this love, new or old, you know, needs to be taken now. We can't do things the old way and expect them to come out the same way. So the sun here, this is beautiful. We are in Pisces season now. So love will become a lot more warmer, if you like. During Aquarius season, it was quite cold and still, and even felt quite clinical. People was being very precise and I guess not warm in coming forward or embracing love. But now the rest of the planets are still clustered in Aquarius, so we will see this humanitarian, this love being able to move forward now. You know, a lot of positive energy now being injected into us. So yeah, the sun here, this is a lot of positivity coming your way. If you was even questioning, is this the person I'm meant to be with? The answer here is yes with the sun. You just need a new approach. So I feel like if you or your soulmate took time out to decide, do I want to be in this relationship? Is this person really the one for me? You or them are finding that, yes, this is who I want to be with. This is the romance of my lifetime here. This is my destiny. Or somebody is saying you are their destiny here. Yeah, wonderful. So then we have the Ten of Pentacles where I do want forever. And this is what we're seeing now. Like, you can see it's much more softer than the Aquarius season readings there, which was very matter-of-fact, very logical, very harsh even. But now we're in this watery energy. It is a lot more suited for romance. So when I was telling people, maybe it's not the time for romance right now, but sort out other issues that you may have going on. Now we can see people more interested in this solidarity, coming together. And I guess 2020 really taught us that we do need these people in our life and we do want these people in our life. We are tribal people. It takes people around us to really feel the benefit of humanity and the experiences, right? We can't have these human experiences without other people there. So I see you now wanting to be more social. You know, this home life that you dream of and building up, you can have it. You just need a new approach here. Wow, the Empress, some of you may be getting pregnant during this time and adding additions to your family here. But overall, this is saying that abundance that you want, it comes to you. What's chasing you, you're chasing it, right? You don't have to go out there and physically look for it. You just have to decide, this is what I want. I want happiness. I want lessons of abundance. I want this new beginning, and say yes to it, because that's what's happening here. I'm going to take a new approach to love. Yes, I want this love. Yes, I want this stability. Yes, I want this family and home life and this growth and nurturing around me. And I want to receive this positive energy. So I'm going to allow what's mine to come to me. What's meant for me to come to me. That's the Empress energy. This is Venus, like I was speaking of. Aquarius is... Venus is still in Aquarius as well, with these cluster of planets, all except for the Sun. The Sun has moved to Pisces, so it's this loving energy now, much more embracing, much more feminine energy, so softer feminine energy here. We can, at these times when the feminine energy is really strong, can be quite emotional, but I feel like you can use this as a positive. Just decide what it is you want, so that, you know, okay, it's love that I want. I'm drawing it to me. I want stability. I'm drawing that to me there. Okay, the Star. Wow, this is beautiful. Something that's meant to be is going to line up here. The Chariot, the Sun, the Star there. It's like things are finally lined up for you. The stars finally align. You've in alignment. Your partner is in alignment to allow this to happen. And it's very rare that we see this alignment happening, that, you know, things have gone in the right order and stuff. Usually we see the Star before the Chariot, and there's things that are in the way that we need to get over. Here, you've just got to trust. Decide in your heart, what do I want? What is it I truly desire? And if you truly desire true love, allow it to come to you here naturally, because that's what's happening. It's time for love. Wow, the Fool. You have many beautiful arcana here. And this is just trust, right? The Fool is trusting that when I jump, the universe, the divine will catch me here. I don't need to worry. I don't need to panic or let fear hold me back from taking chances. I just need to know which way I want to jump and then jump. And this is very soon. This is happening for you guys. The Nine of Swords. This is fear. Okay, some of you could be having sleepless nights, that you're feeling the energy of a soulmate coming towards you, but some of you are wrapped up in fear. This is what needs to be worked on, because the minor arcana are your reaction to what's been sent to you. So it could even be scary that I've met somebody new, or I've met somebody who's exciting again. Now, what if I lose them, right? Don't let this fear hold you back, okay? Next to this Fool, we really need to be just gone with the wind. We just need to jump. We just need to take these chances that we won't get hurt. We're not going to be alone forever. We don't need to worry about these things. This is faith. And faith is blind, right? Sometimes we don't get all those signs that we're talking... excuse me. That we're talking about. We just have to jump. We get signs to say, hey, look at this. Trust your instincts. And then when they disappear, we start to panic. Well, I'm not seeing the signs. Does it mean that my spiritual path has changed? Does it mean this person is not for me? No, it means we have to have a little bit of faith and jump when the time actually comes, to trust our own intuition. And, you know, take that step back there, close our eyes if we have to, and just jump. It reminds me of the Will Smith story that went around a few years ago, when he said, you know, he was scared, but all the other things was on the other side of fear, was what was making life worth living. And I think it was when he was about to do a skydive, he was scared, but he was talking a big game. But then when he got to it, he was scared. And he said, you know what the thing is? Do it scared if you have to. But jump, because all the things you desire, all the things you want are on the other side of that fear. Okay, the Princess of Wands here. So this is something initiating. So you will start communicating with somebody here. You will start something up. Again, for some of you, if you was looking to start a new career path, this would be you guys taking on something creative. I feel like some of you may be writing like a book or your life story or something here, maybe blogs, things like that. It could be just at the start of it, but it's your divine calling here that you need to put pen to paper. It could even be like plays or something that you're writing, poems. But it's time to share them with the world also. This will bring you that abundance, okay, in life. Let's see. Temperance, look at this. I think, was it Aquarius who had their reading, which was nearly all full of major arcana, showing these major shifts and things like that. But the planets was all in Aquarius for us all. So it doesn't mean that just Aquarius will get those benefits. We are receiving those benefits. Also, Temperance here is saying this love may require compromise, okay? The lessons we've learned, we need to put into action. Maybe if we start giving and the other person isn't giving as much to us, we have to hold back a little bit. Or vice versa. As I said at the beginning of the reading, it can go either way, a reading. But here it's saying, you know, take a chance. You might just find yourself feeling lucky here. Sagittariuses are very lucky. They're here for that higher learning. And this experience that you've gone through with this true love has brought about this higher learning for you. Now, it doesn't mean stop with love. It means continue it with the rest of your life. What you want your life to be, it can be. We just have to learn to manifest it, project our desires into the outside world so we can live it here. As above, so below. We're all connected here. So it's not that you're disconnected from somebody or anything like that when we're in separation. So this fear is unfounded with the Nine of Swords. It's what usually stops things from manifesting in our 3D world, right? We need to be able to control our thoughts. Like with the Strength card, when things sort of pop up, I call it, you know, that gardening of the mind there. That when we think these negative things, it's not that something's wrong with us. We all are supposed to think that. But we're supposed to prune them out, do the gardening and take these negative thoughts out of our mind, because worry serves no purpose. It just holds us back. And you've learned this already. And you're not at step one with the Fool here. We often think that okay, I'm right back to where I started. You're not. You have all this experience that life has given to you here. And I feel like what you have to leave behind, or the stories you have to tell in this book or whatever it is that you have to write, will be a legacy here. It will teach other people on ascension, on their spiritual path, on divine lessons and things like that. It seems to be your calling to light up the way for the others who come after you here. It may even just be your family. Okay, the Five of Swords. So don't worry. The Mercury is going direct tomorrow. We are still seeing the shadow of Mercury. So when you see this during Pisces season, we still will be under that shadow of Mercury. And that airy energy giving us a little bit of doubt. Like, no, this can't work. This can't work. So like I said, pruning the mind, taking out the negative thoughts when they arise is the way forward for you. There's not a lot here that you need to be doing. It's more that you're getting now real big help from behind the scenes and push, and the stars aligning for these things to happen for you here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you may feel that if it's somebody you already know, no, there's no opportunity with them because they refuse to budge. But the time you spent in separation, you don't know what's going on with them. They could have grown. They could be turning over a new leaf and starting again. Or this could be a brand new person that's not your usual type. And it's saying, look, keep an open mind. What's the worst that can happen if you trust? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this is what I was speaking on. What seems to be happening is this Aquarian energy could be manifesting negative thoughts for you, and it's okay. All we have to do is take it back a step and say, hey, I thought that. It doesn't mean it's a fact. It's a good thing we don't manifest instantly. But what I'm going to do is replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. So thank you for my perfect love. Thank you for my perfect life. I am abundant. You know, all these affirmations there, really work on that, because this airy energy is tough, as you know, and like I said, the trail of Mercury there. Communication might be difficult at this time because Mercury is the planet of communication. 5 of Swords represents Mercury. So the communication, you might just have to show somebody. Somebody may just have to show you. I feel like it's like somebody saying, well, I've heard all this before, because I do see a conversation happening, but somebody worrying and not trusting themselves or trusting the process here with the 9 of Swords and jumping with the Fool. It's kind of like, once bitten, twice shy, right? Can I trust your words? And they're like, well, let me just kiss you and you'll know. It's something like that. Somebody going and doing more than words, right? Let's see. When I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. And this is what we're talking about, this alignment. That seems to be the whole theme in your reading here. When you're in alignment with love, everything lines up for you. Manifesting, true love, a true career, everything lines up for you here when you are in alignment, okay? And then you can't be in lose-lose situations. You can't be afraid of things going wrong because you're in alignment and there's this positive energy bellowing in for you, okay? When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. That's what you've done here. So it might have even been the last couple of months you've been feeling great and on top of the world and really manifesting with joy here. Now we're seeing the stars aligning with your alignment in order to make this true love happen. It is absolutely beautiful to see the Chariot, the Sun, the Star, the Empress, the Fool, Temperance here. One of the highest cards for love. So embrace it. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and allow this true love in. Keep an open mind and an open heart. Good luck, guys.